Search Bob with SweetLifeFitness.net. Today, we're doing another P90 workout, and today's review is about Sculpt B. And you might be like, well, why are you already sweaty? Well, on my other fitness journey that I'm doing right now, I'm doing the shift shot. And today was day number one. My poster is falling over. Today is day number one of shift shop, and it's speed 25, and I just finished it, so I'm a little bit sweaty from that. But I'm going to reinvigorate. Right now my heart rate is about 119 beats a minute, so I'm going to let it calm down a little bit and then fire up P90 Sculpt B and then bring you my full review on this one because P90 is the best program to get started. Today it's all about getting your dumbbells, it's all about getting your resistance bands or whatever's going to work best for you, because today is all about strength training. It's all about getting your next level with, now you've learned Sculpt A, take it up a little bit of a notch with Sculpt B. So let's start the review right now. This one does not mess around. Sculpt B, it kicks your butt and takes your name. Let's review it. No, unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. So you start out, I got a kind of list of the moves I went through here. So, I've totally noticed that unlike Sculpt A, this one is inching you closer to that P90X type of mentality. Ever so slightly, right? Like it's not pushing you to the point of hell, but it's getting you closer. It's getting you closer and closer. So I can only imagine what Sculpt C is going to be like. If you've already done it, comment below. If not, and you're interested in seeing my review on it, subscribe because it's coming soon. So you start off with regular push-ups, right? And what this does in Sculpt B is it kind of starts off like that, right? You do your push-ups, and then you got things like the rocket row, where you're going back and you're kicking the weights back. And then you're doing like fighter stance squats. You're going through and doing that. And then it just continues to accelerate, right? And then if I look at the end here, we started doing these fighter hoppers. You know, you're going down into your H. You know, you got your H box, which you can get with like simple painter's tape. If you go out to Home Depot or Lowe's, get yourself some painter's tape, you can tape it down, and that can be your H. And you just stand here, you do your squat, and then you jump, and then you flip around to the other side of the H and do it again. That's where it starts to pick up, I think, because then you get the chair dips to work your triceps. You got the crab special. So now it's kind of like, you know, okay, you're working your chest, you're working your shoulders, you're working everything, and you're just going back and forth into this crab movement while you're also doing the push-ups. It's a chest burner without a doubt. And then comes the final move. And the final move is kind of like a taste of sweat again. It's a taste of that sweat B. It's a taste of the cardio. It's like, okay, you've done all these resistant moves, you've kicked your ass, and then at the end of this thing, we're gonna accelerate it up to a cardio move, which is the beautiful, what's it called, the runner lunges? I didn't even remember the name of it. It was that intense. You're doing this crazy move, back and forth, but it spikes your heart rate just before it's time to cool down. Very, very cool move. One thing I was thinking about as I was, doing this workout, and of course every time I do my workouts, I think to myself, like, what can I do better next time? What am I struggling with this time that I need to think about before I do Sculpt B again? And one very important part, and it's in any workout that you do, it's the weight that you use. A lot of times we try to push ourselves to the limit because we think that that is where the results are. So you'll have, like, let's say you have a choice between a 5-pound weight, an 8-pound weight, and a 30-pound weight. Well, you might think, well, I think I can do this, and I really want my biceps to pop, so I'm gonna do a 30-pound weight. And you pick this up. For example, there's that move in Sculpt B where you're doing your curl, and then you come back down, and then you do a hammer curl. Well, the thing with doing a 30-pound weight is if you're not quite ready for it yet, if your bicep hasn't developed enough to be able to lift that heavy of a weight, you're gonna start employing your muscles in your back, and it's gonna stretch you forward. And you're straining all these muscles instead of actually working the bicep. So what you need to think about is if you feel yourself leaning forward, or you gotta feel like you're kind of doing this, if you're doing this as you're trying to get that curl up, you're screwing up a little bit. Downgrade the weight, because it should be an even keel lift, and you should be using the bicep during that entire move for all your reps. So don't be embarrassed, don't feel like you're defeated if you have to lower your weight, because that may be a good thing. Don't worry about it, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna build your bicep, and you're gonna sculpt your bicep much faster than the clown that tries to do the heavy weight and F's their back all up, right? So don't worry about trying to keep up with the a-hole that doesn't know what they're doing. So that's it for now. Thanks a lot. Subscribe as always, and as always, keep doing things that gets you closer to your sweet life of fitness. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have an awesome, awesome day.